Good morning, oh lovely proprietress of Bay City's toniest art gallery.
Good morning, Kaz. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm just a Tony kind of guy, so what better place to be?
Where's my present?
Your present?
Yes.
I'm not following you.
The painting that you bid on, specially for me.
Oh, right.
Didn't you bring it with you?
No.
Well, that's because it's downstairs in the basement. You switched it for Sam's portrait of Amanda.
I beg your pardon?
Then you stole the portrait.
I did what?
Don't bother denying it. You did it. No one else had access to the basement.
Caroline, you know, you have a very suspicious streak in
You
you.
stole that portrait.
Caroline!
Is that all you've got to say for yourself?
No, I've got plenty to say for myself, just nothing to say about
Kaz,
any
how
portrait.
could you do this? How could you use me this way?
Okay, coast is clear.
Nobody's here.
Kaz? Stacy?
Good.
Hey, what's the big deal? I mean, we left the auction, we went to the restaurant and talked till 2, and then we walked around the lake.
And talked.
Until 6, and then we had breakfast.
And talked.
And then until we got here. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. But if a couple our age had been out all night long and told you that story, would you believe it?
I don't care what anybody thinks.
Yeah, I know, but you know Cass. I mean, he'd be nodding his head going, oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and winking at me the rest of the day.
Right.
I could make some coffee to wake both of us up.
No. You know something? I feel just fine.
Yeah, it was a great night.
You know, I think I know you better than any man I've ever known in my life.
I wish you didn't have to go to work.
I don't. Today's my day off.
Great. I'll cancel all my appointments and we'll just keep talking.
I can't do that.
Oh, Ronnie.
Well, Mama, she's gonna get out of her Bible study class in about 30 minutes. If I'm not home by the time she gets there.
Ronnie, your mother?
She depends on me.
Well, what about Reuben or Jesse?
Well, Jesse's just a kid, and Reuben, well, you know how he is.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? Sometimes I wish you were a little more like him.
Zack, look, when my father died, my mother had to scrub floors to put food in my mouth and clothes on my back.
Yeah, I know.
I know you do.
Look, I don't mean to put any more pressure on you. I mean, I know you're supporting your mother and Jesse, and you're working 2 jobs.
Look, that's another thing. I mean, you should see her face every time I walk out that door to go sing at the Pelican. I mean, she wouldn't be caught dead in a place like that, but she never says a word.
Why should you have to?
What?
Come on, Ronnie. She's got you so well trained, you crucify yourself every time you sing in that place. For having a second job that you enjoy. For paying her rent by singing, not by scrubbing floors like she used to do.
How can you say that about her?
Look, Ronnie, look, I care about you. I may even love you. And I don't mean any disrespect to your mother, but you gotta cut all this guilt stuff loose, or I'm afraid what we may have might wither up and die.
Well, I said I knew you so well. I guess I don't.
Oh, Ronnie.
So all you do is turn around and walk out?
That's right.
I mean, we had it right there in our hands.
We didn't.
We bloody well did.
I had to stop you from talking, otherwise...
Excuse me.
What are you doing here, Frankie? You're early.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
Well, I thought if the European officers called, I should be here.
Did they?
No.
Well, if the European officers do call, we can handle it. Thank you.
Well, fine. There is some
You can do
typing
that
I should
later.
do.
I want you to run an errand for me.
Oh, sure.
At the newsstand down on 3rd, pick up all the Florida newspapers you can get your hands on.
Florida?
Yes, Florida. There's a merger pending between 2 advertising companies. I may want to sink it.
Why?
It's sinkable.
Okay, I'll be back in a flash.
Take your time, dear.
20 minutes.
Right.
Something's bothering her.
Oh, who cares?
I do.
You're a damn fool for trusting her in the first place.
I don't trust her. That's why it's troubling me, what's bothering her.
Well, I know what's bothering me.
You blew it, Iris.
I did not.
It's because of your big mouth that Rachel knows that there's a will.
There was a will. I saw it.
You saw something, but it wasn't a will.
Well, how do you know?
Because I was looking at Rachel when you mentioned a will. She had no idea.
Well, what do you think it was then?
Who knows?
Well, whatever it is, we've got to find it.
Excellent. That's exactly what we have to do.
Oh, and I suppose you know exactly how to go about it.
Carefully, Iris. Very carefully. The big question is, what does it have to do with us? And is it potentially dangerous?
Well, she's sure to move it to a safer place.
Well, she could have done that already.
Well, what are we going to do about it?
Find it before she uses it against us.
Hi.
Oh, it's you.
What, are you expecting someone else?
Well, certainly not my husband. My husband is so busy these days, he can't even pick up a phone to tell me where he is.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, sure. I mean, I've been up all night waiting. What's another minute?
Whoa. Didn't you get my message?
No message.
Look, I called. I even spoke with the auctioneer. I told him to
No
please
one
tell
told
you
me.
that I would be late. I told him. He said that he
It
would
doesn't
tell
matter. It really doesn't. I mean, that was last night. I don't consider this getting home late. I consider this not getting home until the next day.
you. I'm sorry.
God, Mitch. You know how much I worry. I mean, why couldn't you just at least pick up a phone and call me?
I did pick up a phone. I
Oh,
did
but you were
call.
just too busy, is that it?
I should have called again.
Yes, you should have.
I'm sorry. You know, it's been all night. I've been involved with this painting.
I got a message on my machine about that painting.
Well, it also involves a good friend of yours.
Go on.
No, I don't think you want me to go on. I don't
I
think
do.
you
I
want
want
to
you
hear
to
this.
tell me.
Lucas.
Oh, I see. So now you're going to blame the fact that you spend the night with Rachel on Lucas.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Well, you know what? I don't want to hear it. I really
Felicia.
don't.
I think you need to know exactly what your good friend Lucas is involved in.
I'm waiting.
Yes, I can see that.
Damn it, Kaz. I'm not asking for some sort of confession. I'd just like you to be honest with me.
Well.
Oh, here we go. Another lie.
Oh, no. I was only thinking that you've never in the past seemed to put any premium on honesty.
I admit that there's been times that I haven't been forthcoming
So
with...
I'm not sure why you want to make this a moral issue.
I think you're using me. And that hurts.
Well, I'm sorry.
So you admit it. You are
No,
using
I'm
me.
not admitting anything.
No, you never do. I wouldn't have even started thinking this way if I hadn't seen you with Frankie.
Caroline,
Why can't you be open and honest with me?
this is rather convenient timing, don't you think?
What do you mean?
Well, you're asking me for honesty when you suspect me of something.
Oh, don't play the trial lawyer with me, Kaz.
No, you think about what I'm saying.
Lucas's painting got stolen from my gallery, and he could hang me out to dry.
Don't worry, he won't.
Forget the fortune. I don't care whether you did it or not. I really don't want to know.
What do you want?
Your word. That from now on, when you come in to see me, you're coming because you want to. No ulterior motive. If you can't handle that, get out of here right now and never come back.
And you think it's possible that Mac has made out another will?
One that would cut Iris out.
She and Lucas were there?
Yes, they're trying to get to it before anybody else does.
I see. And that's why you were helping Rachel steal back the painting?
Yes, but no will.
Only the picture.
Rachel has about had it, and now she's got to deal with Lucas and Iris.
You know what? I think I'm starting to really figure all of this out.
You actually understand what's going
Yeah,
on?
I think I understand everything, probably better than you know.
What does that mean?
Lucas was here the other day. He told me he was thinking about marrying Iris.
So what do? Make their unholy alliance official?
No, that's not it at all.
Then what is it?
It's so obvious, Mitch. Iris is setting Lucas up.
Zack,
Well, didn't think I was gonna see you again today. Or ever, maybe.
I don't want to lose you.
I won't lose you.
Look, I've kept my family a closed subject because it's my life, it's my problem. I thought I could deal with it, so...
I just told you to change. But you didn't give me a chance to tell you that I'll help you all that I can.
I really need your help. I really need you.
And you're not gonna be all alone again. I promise you.